Hey everyone, Nikki here, Smurfy161. So I think this might be week 18 of stash busting. If not, it's week 19, but I'll obviously put that when I do the title. So I'm back to Christmas cards, and I'm using up some of my, A4 card. I just had some bits left over, so I thought I'd just make some small cards. So just using up some toppers, scrap bits of paper again. Oh, sorry, I just came over a bit dizzy then. Not that you would have maybe noticed, but yeah, I just came over a bit squiffy, so just bear with me. I think I moved too quick because I've just done a video on the floor, and then I think I've stood up quickly and my body's not liked it. Yeah, so I thought I'd just come on, make some more little Christmas cards, because I thought I had enough for my own use, but obviously I haven't. So it's just scrap bits of paper, stuff I've had free in magazines. They're just going to be very simple little makes. But I just thought I might just get my bling out. I've got a few bits already out, but then I don't get that. So I've got my bling. So I think I've got everything now. If not, I'll just have to go and get it. Oh, so I've had a real busy few days, so I'm a bit weary. Yeah, so Saturday, I spent the weekend with Mum and Dad because on Monday I had a lot of appointments. Today is Tuesday the 13th of June. Oh, just realised what I edged that. So, yeah, so Saturday Mum picked me up sort of late morning, and just to give me a bit of fresh air, and a little bit of walking, because obviously I don't want my legs wasting away, so I do try to do a tiny bit of walking, but it's not always possible, you know. If the health is really bad, then it has to be a total wheelchair day. So we just had a little walk round Fordingbridge, and which is a little town not far from me. And we went, where did we go? I'm trying to think now. Yeah, we went in a little craft shop there, so I did sort of break my craft ban, and I'm sort of not on a, I am on a ban, but not a total ban, you know. If there's certain things I'm running out of, or something's on offer or something like that, you know. So I have been a little bit naughty. But then again, I think, oh, well, now and then. I'm not doing it like every week, so I don't feel I'm being too bad. Yeah, so we did that, and went in that little craft shop, and I was a bit naughty. Went back to the car to put our bags in, because mine was quite heavy and Mum was carrying that. And I sat on the bench while she went to the car, and unfortunately I had one of my drops. But it was sort of funny in a way, because, I mean, I don't mean this in a bad way, because the lady was so sweet, but she started praying over me, leaning on Mum and praying, and we said, what is it about us that find these sort of funny people? But her heart was in the right place, and when she left, she, you know, I do believe in God and stuff, but I don't have to go to church, you know, that sort of thing. I accept other people's beliefs and stuff. I'm not going to go into that too much, but she was really sweet. But Mum and I just found it funny, because wherever we go, something like that, not saying necessarily me having a drop, but something funny where we meet somebody that's a bit, I hate the word normal, but you know, I just hate that word, but you know what I mean. But it was just so funny and so sweet of this lady. She was so sweet. She was lovely. Her name was Victoria, because she told me. But yeah, she was just so sweet. But it was sort of funny in a way. It was almost like we say we have carry-on film moments. If you don't, maybe if you're not in the UK, you might not know what the carry-on films are, but they were very, it was things like that. You know, you'd have something serious, but there'd be something funny going on in the background. But I don't know if you knew them in America or not. But anyway, it was a carry-on film moment. If you haven't heard of them, then go and Google, go and have a look. I'm sure there'll be something on YouTube. But yeah, so we had that. I recovered, we went in the wheelchair, and then we did a bit of food shopping. And then obviously went back to Mum's. And I just obviously then vegged out because I felt quite rough. And then Sunday we had a nice lazy morning. And then we went into Salisbury trying to look. You wouldn't believe how hard it is. Sorry, I'll just show you that card. How hard it is to find. Yes, I just put the paper on there, added a bit of bling to that. So I think that's quite a sweet little card. You wouldn't believe how hard it is to try and find, not say a totally plain t-shirt, but a t-shirt that's plain with maybe the same colour as a decoration on it or something. It's impossible. We just couldn't find anything. The shop was, wow. Went to Tesco's, that was disappointing. Matalan, normally I can go in there and find it, you know, I have to put myself on a limit because there's so much stuff. But no, it's really hard. Eventually I did find a vest top that was plain and a pair of trousers, but yeah, it was just a nightmare. Anyway, so back to the cards. I'm sure you've heard enough of my drama. I was going to go that way with it, so it's just it's roughly an A6 card, but I was going to go that way, but instead I'm going that way. So you can cut your cards different ways and stuff. And then this is an old Christmas card which I've cut down, and I think I've got another bit of it somewhere. This is actually Stampin' Up paper that I've had for ages. It was like their what I call sort of full harvest sort of range, because it's got apples on the background, but I thought I could get away with using that for Christmas. And I sort of I've used the blue just to be a bit contemporary and a bit different, and I think I'm going to go around that. Actually, I might go around that with the teal, because there's teal in the card. So yeah, so it was a busy weekend. Monday was blood at Salisbury Hospital, and then I had my counsellor meeting, and that's going well. I've got a few more treatments booked for there, and then we might stop for a while and give it sort of 8-9 months and just see how I get on with things, and then maybe go back to seeing her again. Yeah, so it's been a real hectic few days, so I'm actually glad the rest of my week is fairly quiet. Apart from Thursday, I've got my food being delivered, but that's not too drastic because that's in the afternoon, so I can have a bit of a lie-in. Because at the moment I'm really needing my lie-ins and stuff. Yeah, just slowly getting used to pacing myself and not feeling bad if I have to turn around to a friend or anybody and say, well, actually, I'm really sorry, but I can't do that because I'm too tired. Or turn around and say, well, actually, is it all right if I leave early? You know, because deep down I know my friends are going to be okay about it, but it's quite hard for me to take on. So I've just gone round the backing paper and the topper with the Spectrum Noir Colorista Celerium, oh, I don't know, a teal colour. I just trying to say it, and I just think, no, it's not going to come out right, so I'm going to give up. Yeah, so nice quiet rest of the week, so obviously keep your eyes peeled for some videos coming up. And next week's stash busting video is just going to be one item that I play with, because I think it's going to take a bit of time, because I'm going to do some of the cutting and stuff on camera. So I'm altering a tag because I'm slowly making a new tag book. The toppers I'm actually putting on with foam pads because it's only 2 layers of stuff, so it's not too bad for postage. Yeah, and then so that's what I plan for next week's video, using up like packaging and slowly making this tag book. Then I might do Christmas again, because I've got some Christmas toppers in a haul video. So I might use them and some other bits. So I'm trying not to have Christmas, say, every week, but as we get nearer to Christmas, then it will be. And to see from there, like I said, I don't want to have a set plan of what I'm going to do in case I don't feel well or something like that. So yeah, and I'm slowly getting through these foam pads, so I'll make sure I don't buy them again. I only brought them because I was absolutely desperate for foam pads, so I think next time I might not get these. I might try something different, because I'm just finding taking the backings off these a bit of a pain, but never mind. Oops. Now they're sticking to me, which is not the plan. I missed a couple. That's better. And that is just going to sit there, but I think, if I just leave it like that, I know nobody's going to answer me from here. I think I might just put something down there, so let's just have a look and see what I've got. I had these given to me in some Happy Mail, and they're minty. Something a bit different, some squares. I don't know what they're going to be like to get off. They are really super sticky. Yeah, I had them in some Happy Mail, which was really very kind. Oh no, they are sticky. Right, so I think I might just put 3 there. Trying to do it straight, and it doesn't help that I have a bit of a headache at the moment, and it's hard to try and get my eyes level. And these don't want to pull off very well. Not straight, but they're on there. Let's put that down before I prick myself with that. So just the little card there and the little bit of bling there. I might try to put some more on. I thought they would come off in a strip, but I don't think they're... Oh, they might do. Oh, yeah, they might do. Right. I'm going to put those up. So I've got single ones, which I'm going to pop in the corner. So I need another little single one. Yeah, these are like little mosaic tiles that are sticky. But they are super sticky. They just do not want to come off my fingers. Right, happy with that. So that's got a little bit of bling on. Let me just take the other ones off my fingers. Right, so, oh no, don't fall on the floor. Get myself in a bit of a pickle here. Let's just make sure I'm staying in frame. Oh yeah, this was the other bit of the that Christmas card I did. So if I just get it, it was like that, and then it had some extra bits. So I've just trimmed it down just to try and get some more out of it, really. As I've probably mentioned before, Crafting Vicky, she's great at how far she can make one card go. So she sort of she has inspired me to do this, you know, try, not just stick, oh, excuse me, hiccups, not just stick, say, the whole card down, try and cut it up to get as much as I possibly can out of it. So, and then I had a bit of that spotty paper left over, and I thought that could just go right across the card just to give a little bit of interest. Whoever thought of migraines was not funny. I took something for it, but obviously it didn't work too well, so I might have to have another one when I finish this video. And then I'm just going to put that straight over there. And I'm not going to use those foam pads. They're alright for something smaller, so I think I'm going to use foam tape this time, because the other foam pads are just annoying me, and even more so with a headache. Yeah, so I hope you're still enjoying this series, my stash busting series, because I like doing this, so I hope you are as well. And I try, like I said, I try and think of something different every week. Obviously, I don't always want you thinking it's Christmas, but there might be some times when it is Christmas one week after another. So yeah, I just love that. So simple. I'm not going to add anything to that one because I just like how that is. I like the simplicity of that one. It's a big word for me today. And I've got this little cute one that I've cut down a bit, and it virtually covers the whole of that card. So I think I'm going to see if I can find, it's got Merry Christmas on it, so I might just add some bling here and like in the corners. And I think I'm going to put it on with the foam tape this time, as it's just that one layer. I think, yeah, foam tape. So yeah, look at your cards and see if you can get, even if you just get another one out of it and it ends up being a smaller card, you know. We're all trying to save pennies and make our stash go further. Well, I know I am. Yeah, so, and it was nice to hear, because I did ask last week if these videos were too long, because I think they're about 20 something minutes long, and I had good feedback from that, so thank you. And it's also really nice that you've all sort of said that you're enjoying this series, and you enjoyed that I did say an embellishment week and stuff. So like I said, I am going to try and keep it a bit different, and if it's a week where there are things, you know, it's Christmas for a few weeks in a row there, and that's not your thing, then don't watch, you know, sort of thing, or fast forward through any bits. Like when I rabbit on and stuff, then yeah, feel free to carry on. I'm not going to get upset. I don't want you sort of sitting here going, oh God, that's all she's talking about. Or I don't want to hear that bit, because, you know, it's hard to keep everybody happy. It's just impossible, and I'm slowly learning that. So all I'm doing is adding some bling just to the corners. I've gone on those bits there, I've gone, what's it? Yeah, horizontal, and then the opposite corners I'm going, yeah, horizon's that, and then I'm going vertical on that one. So I just had trouble thinking of my horizon and the other. Yeah, horizon's what I call straight and flat, and then vertical is going up. So let me just get rid of these bits out the way, and then I'll recap over what I've done. So we've done that little one with the doggies. These ones were from the same card, just so that gave 2, and then that was that little one. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you all soon, and hope you all have a good week. Bye.